Hello everybody, Andy here again. Right, an outsider's view of YouTube. What do I mean by that? Well, it's just the way that YouTube seems to be perceived by a lot of people in the wider world, not us YouTubians, as we might call ourselves. Sounds like a extraterrestrial, doesn't it? But people, especially here in the UK, once again a UK perspective, and I'm sure it's the same across the world in other countries as well. Maybe you can let me know. But give you an example of what I'm talking about. There's a serious weekly news programme here on the BBC in UK. BBC Two. It's called Newsnight, and it's a serious news programme. Politicians and all those sort of people go on there. Well, they're having a special week in January of next year, 2007, and they're calling it Geek Week for a start, which is something that gets my back up straight away. They automatically presume that everyone who sort of plays with a computer goes on sites like YouTube and the other sites as well, MySpace and all those sort of networking sites especially, are sort of geeks. Now, I don't consider myself to be a geek at all. I like computing, I like bits and pieces about it, I like the YouTube side of it and other things as well, and the internet, etc. But I would certainly not class myself as a geek, an anorak or anything like that. I do take a bit of exception to that, but slightly off topic there. But what they're doing, because they've seen the rise of sites like YouTube, and we've been going on about this for a long time, we're all now watching YouTube and various sites that are similar. We're socially networking on the MySpaces, etc, etc, and we don't watch the television anymore, we don't watch the TV anymore. I certainly don't watch very much at all, and the TV companies are getting scared of this. They're running scared, and they're now starting to put videos onto their sites. We've seen TV programs starting up. We've even got that sort of direct TV, the Fizz thing that's coming over in the US, I know, and that's an example of it. They're putting people like us up there because we're producing things that people want to see. They're trying to get us back onto the TV to watch the TV again because of their advertisers, etc. Once again, going slightly off the topic, but anyway, this is what Newsnight are doing. They're doing what I think I've got it written down here, a UGC, what they call user generated comment or whatever. So that's what they want to do. They think they're going to be hip by doing this and getting people involved. But I don't think that they understand at all what we're about here on YouTube, and as I said, the other sites as well. If you read the sort of blurb on their page, they want to get people involved. They're sort of very derogatory about the way that they speak about it, especially YouTube, and they seem to have got this impression that it's all 16 to 24-year-olds uploading stupid stuff from their sort of cell phones, mobile phones, and as they said, the sort of YouTube me and my cat type of blogs, you know. I'm afraid it does annoy me slightly. So they're trying to get sort of proper commentary, getting people involved with doing that, which is great in its own way. But they said they want it to be 2 minutes long about a particular article or something that's in the news or something, trying to give them ideas. Once again, they don't want to pay any money for it, as per usual. They want us to give them ideas because they can't think of anything themselves. They want us to get involved with them because they can't think of anything. We're the people coming up with all the ideas, and they want us to sort of bail them out. I think that's partly the problem. So I've thought about doing it. I'm thinking about using this video actually and just giving them a link to this, because this will be far more than 2 minutes and probably is already. I can't compress what I want to say, especially as I'm talking largely off the top of my head anyway. I can't compress this into 2 minutes. But I said it's one of those subjects that annoys me. You see the stuff in the media, we get things in the media all the time, whether it be on the TV, whether it be in local papers generally, the media right across the board, and once again there's this common misconception that YouTube and the other sites is 16 to 24-year-olds being stupid, and there's nothing of any serious nature on there at all, and I don't think that they have got any idea whatsoever about what goes on this site. And in some ways that might not be a bad thing, because we can keep it to ourselves. It's our own little secret thing. But I would like those people to actually have a go, have a look, and actually realise and recognise that there's a lot of serious discussion, a lot of serious debate that goes on here. I know there's a lot of that silly stuff as well. We've all seen it, and I've watched the old Diet Coke and Mentos and the other silly videos that goes on, but a lot of the things that are on here just aren't like that. You know that, and I know that, but I would like everybody else to know that as well. I wonder whether it's just because they said they're running scared. They don't know what to do they? So they're sort of trying to pick holes on us to try and turn everybody away from looking at sites like YouTube, etc., and actually getting involved with that and turning even more people away from the boring content that they are generally putting out. We've got sites on, we've got programs on the TV, I'm sure you have wherever you live as well, of people sending in all their home videos with, you know, the cat in the sort of chasing around the lounge and all this sort of stuff, and running up and down the garden, and people being silly and falling over, most of which is actually staged if you look at it as well. I know we've got people here who are pretending to be something that they're not, but a lot of those videos are obviously staged and created purely to get their 200 quid's worth, $200 worth, or whatever it is that they pay out for their site. So why they have to then go and moan about something like YouTube, which is, you know, doing the same but far more. Anyway, this has turned into a bit of a rant, I think. As I said, I don't think we're not the preserve of the young. I think sites like that is great if they want to get involved and they want us to put our bits and pieces up there. I mean, I've seen what was it, Zipster08, who I do subscribe to. Great stuff he produces. He's been poached by somebody else. Corey, Mr. Safety, he's doing other things as well. There's even a site over here I saw the other day that someone had been poached from YouTube to do sort of gadget reviews or something that they've been posting up themselves, which is all very good. But so they're watching. But I said that's my point really. I just what I think is an outsider's view. They just do not grasp what YouTube is about and what we're doing here. There's a lot of very good debate and topical conversation. As I said, there's a lot of rubbish on here as well, but as other people have said, it's like TV. You either turn it off or you just go on to the next video, don't you? Anyway, I'd be interested to know what you think. Are you annoyed by that? Because I certainly get very annoyed by all the people making derogatory comments, not understanding. I saw a video the other day, someone having to explain what YouTube was all about, and it takes a lot. I've tried to explain it to people and they just haven't got any idea. They automatically assume that you're being stupid and you're wasting your time, I suppose. I don't think I'm wasting my time either watching the videos or putting them up. I know there's people out there watching either mine or lots of other videos, and there's lots of decent conversation, a lot of very good people up here putting some very good arguments and comments across. But interested to know what you think. Are you annoyed by it? Do you think we should try and change it in any way? Should we get involved with these people? Should we actually bother? You know, as I said, I didn't know whether to put this video and forward it on to the other people, and there goes the phone, so I'll stop talking now. Thanks for your time. I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.